Figured I'd get on here and update everyone. It's been 3 months since my dad left us. A lot of things have changed. I have my nephew currently living with me temporarily. He had, I guess you could say, a mental breakdown. So he's currently living with me, and it's a little difficult at times, but I know that he needs the guidance, the help. I know that his mom she's dealing with everything, the grieving of our dad, and so I'm home more during the day than his mom is, to be able to stay on top of him. So he's currently living with us. I think I've finally come to terms with that whole night, the very traumatic night of administering my dad's medications in hospice. I don't beat myself up too much about it, but I do find myself crying on and off, like random things. I'll start crying. Let me turn this, blowing my hair. I'll start crying because I'll think about all the memories, and I'm kind of, my feelings right now is like, I'm gonna be grateful. I'm grateful for everything and everybody, because now I'm like, until somebody really close to you dies, you really don't appreciate life. You don't appreciate things. At least for me, I can honestly sit here and say, as I made a couple of videos of people passing away, and while for that moment, being the person that, knowing the person that passed away, or being at the wake, yes, I was emotional and crying, but it doesn't stick with me as much as it does when somebody you live with day in and day out passes. And I feel for all of those people that lost their spouse, their sisters, their brothers, if they were close with them, their mothers, their fathers. I get it now. I get it, because I feel for that, and I know what it's like now to live like that, to have to keep moving, because life doesn't stop. And I miss my father very much. I'm still in the pursuit of trying to get things together to pay the estate and everything. And sometimes I find myself saying to myself, like, why do I have to be the one to do this, But out of all my sisters, I have 2 older sisters, 10 years older than me and 9 years older than me. Out of all the sisters, my father picked me to do this. Like, he believed in me to be able to handle this and to do this. So I'm doing it. It's like a whole new level of adulting, but I'm doing it. And I have that, and I'm thinking about taking lawsuit action, because we were left in the dark for so long. So that's another thing that's on the back burner in my brain that I want to eventually start to pursue. And I just never thought I'd be doing this next level of adulting, and then having to figure out our finances right now. because my husband doesn't like to deal with finances, so I deal with them and try to budget. And it's hard because I don't like to spend money as it is. So it's difficult for me in that aspect. You know, and it's just navigating these waters without my dad, without the one that kept that very foundation. I never thought I'd be able to even do this. But I know I would never be this far if it wasn't for my dad and all the support and how hard he worked to provide for me, my sisters, my mom mentally ill, so they ended up separating, and he just stood by us. You know, he's not perfect. I'm sure I had my fair share of complaints, but he was there. He didn't leave us. So I'm just gonna keep pushing through and sharing with you guys as I can. It's been difficult, but I feel like nothing could be worse in life than losing the person that raised you. So losing a death that's so close that just makes you feel empty, makes you feel lost. And then I look at people that want to name call or want to lowball and be nasty to me. I work in the industry of where I'm haircutting, so you know, nothing scares me now. Nothing scares me. I lost my dad. Nothing scares me now. Giving it all up to God. My will for God. So I just want to check in and just update you all. Hope that everyone is doing all right. I feel like there's a lot of people passing away most recently. So I hope that you and your family are safe. And I will see you guys in the next one.